Welcome back. In this video, we're gonna look at how a lovable virgin goes from almost getting kicked off the show to becoming a guy who knows what he's doing in dating. If you're a single guy watching this, you'll get a lot of value from watching Bergie in season 5 of Love Island. If you don't know me, I used to be like Bergie. I was a 23-year-old virgin. I had no clue, and I needed a way to get experience to become somewhat good at dating so I could actually have some type of love life. So I'm the perfect host for this because I know exactly what he's going through because I've been there.
I have this one yellow one that's like floral.
So Bergie gets reassigned because Carmen picks Victor, and now he ends up with this girl Cassie.
It's so cute. It has flowers on it.
Let's go. Yellow's my favorite color too, so like.
Yeah, where's yellow?
It was my mom's favorite color before she passed away.
Try to find another line of work.
Oh, that's so nice that your favorite color is yellow. So when you go back home, like...
Depends what happens here, but like maybe I move somewhere closer to the girl that I'm potentially dating. It's kind of like, if I find the right person, I'm moving for him.
How many relationships have you had?
0. I've never had a girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, that's so cute. Now, Bergie's type of game, if you can even call it that, really is like, I'm looking for marriage, right? He's like, yellow's my favorite color. It's my mom's favorite color before she passed away. All of these are very vulnerable, like really deep connection lines. And then he's like, I'm going back home, you know, but I'm willing to move for the girl I fall in love with. And then she's like, wow, this is really deep. She's like, well, how many relationships have you had? And he's like, none. And she's like, oh, this guy's so innocent. Now, it's cute, but she's gonna think later on, well, can he pleasure me and please me? So there's this dichotomy to men and women, which is on one side, we want the perfect innocent girl, you know, the virgin, cute schoolgirl who's pure and I just want to take her innocence. On the other hand, we want the girl who's sexually experienced, who's like really, really wise and sensual and just dirty and nasty. So this dichotomy happens with men, but also in women too. Women want the guy who can commit, who can be a good father, who can raise a kid, who's like emotionally stable, that's always there for her, but they also want the guy to be mysterious, dominant, adventurous. That's why romance novels, there's always this like ongoing duality, which is like the stable prince with the castle, the good living standards, and then you have the crazy dark vampire who's like, you know, gonna snatch her away in the middle of the night, but she's like secretly in love with him. So there's always that dichotomy in romance novels that reflects human nature. If your goal is to find a wife like Bergie, his strategy is good. If your goal is to get some dating experience, you need to have a little bit more dominance and mystery to you than what Bergie's putting out right here.
I want to be in a relationship.
Me too.
You know?
Like I've wanted to be in like a serious relationship since I was like.
All the girls say that, but they pick like the wrong guys. like I want to be in a relationship, but with a hot guy who, you know, gets me wet and, you know, can in bed, right? So there's this duality here. Now, to be fair, like guys have it too. I remember having dated girls who are just so nice and so stable, and I feel like they're just right, perfect for raising a family. But then I've also been like, is she sexy enough to like, you know, satisfy the other duality of me? And every person has that problem, with exceptions like Bergie, where he knows that he wants, you know, a wife, and that's all he wants, and that's okay. The point is to know what you want and go after it.
I'm extremely drawn to him. He's very easy on the eyes. But I'm a
I like
good
your
time.
personality too. Yeah.
But a little
she's
crazy is
crazy.
fun.
I'll be honest, I hear you talking about that you work a lot, and
You'll notice a lot of the other conversations revolve around like how people look, and the flirtation's a little bit more like surface level, like where do you work, or like where do you live, like what do you do for your hobbies. Whereas Bergie's like more vulnerable. It's like, my mom passed away, I want to be like my grandparents, I want to find the one. He's just very direct and going all out, right? Now there's pros and cons to both strategy. If you go all out, you're gonna alienate a lot of people that don't want that. If you play around a bit, you're gonna get a lot of people into you, but then they might feel played. They might feel like they don't know the real you. So the key is to have a balance of like a little bit of vulnerability like Bergie, but also a little bit of charm and mystery like this guy right here.
Is moving a little bit too quick for me, and I was like, I prefer the pace I'm moving at with Bergie.
Oh, really?
Physical touch is not my love language. Mine is if someone brings me a coffee.
Well,
you know
guess
I
what?
mean?
You're getting tomorrow morning.
Thanks.
Basically, she's saying Victor's moving too fast, right? So guys' love language, most of us, is touch, straight up. Most women is like words of affirmation and acts of service. Why? Because women want commitment of resources, whether that resource is financial, emotional, spiritual, etc. Men, what they want is sexual availability, right? Just biologically, it's how we're wired. So our love languages sometimes do not overlap. Victor's coming on too strong, and then Carmen's like, well, Victor's not the right one, so maybe Bergie's better for me, but she can't make up her mind because right now she's not completely clear on what she wants, and she's just trying out different things.
To receive is communication.
Communication.
Communication. Oh, and acts of service.
Acts of service. So like when I made you breakfast.
Communication, acts acts of service, most hot girls want those two things. Because hot girls, they're not in a shortage of like sexual like touch, right? Like guys want to touch them.
What did he say?
So what they want is the guy to do acts of service to show her that he's invested and to be a good communicator, to understand what she's saying, the subtext of what she's saying.
Yesterday,
Yes, I love that. Communication
Okay.
and acts of service is my love language. That's what I love. But also, I do want you to know, I do like cuddles in bed. Like, no
I
matter.
love being a big spoon, so we can do that tonight. Are you okay with that?
Big spoon, yeah, but
I feel like it was going good last night. I was really enjoying it.
I can tell you were enjoying it.
Just like, come here. I was like, I want to like wrap you up and just hold you. I don't.
He's a little too eager and it's fun at first, but then later on the girl can feel like he's a little pushing a little too hard. It's a little too much for them, in addition to the inexperience.
Have you cuddled with like a girl before?
No. I'm being completely honest.
He's so honest. I love that about him. You see how he took a moment there, like, no. And most guys like, oh yeah, I have. Or like, oh yeah, I'm sure I have in high school. I'm like, yeah, I have. Like most guys lie because they think they need to be alpha. But Bergie took a moment there and he's so present with the reality and truth that he's like, no, I haven't. And there's a certain lovability to that because he takes the time and effort to be in sync with truth. And I think that's what makes him lovable and attractive.
So I was the first girl you cuddled with.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's so quiet that if I wanted to, I could fully listen to every word these two are saying over here right now.
So Carmen's getting jealous because she's not getting along with Victor and Bergie's getting along with everybody, right? Because he's such a nice guy.
You're the nicest guy in here.
Thank you.
Honestly, the sweetest guy in here, so.
Yeah.
She's basically vocalizing what every other girl is thinking. It's like, Bergie's a nice guy. He's predictable. I know what he's about. I know I can trust him. But I also want that excitement and a guy who can like, know what he's doing in bed and get me off, right? So that's what the girls are struggling with when it comes to Bergie.
I'll be honest, like the only other girl like I'm interested right now is maybe getting to know Carmen better.
Oh, yeah, I
like
know.
that's the only other.
I love how honest he is. He's not lying to Cassie. He's saying, look, Carmen was my number one. I'm interested in getting to know her. He's just completely honest about it without being mean. And I love the honesty there. This is the right way to go about dating, okay?
Better one.
know,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm straight up honesty.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's all I want is just
Yeah.
to, be honest with me.
Women just want you to be honest with them. Bang! Surprise! Oh my god! Really? What? Are you saying it's that easy? It's that easy, bro. It's that easy.
Let's go. Too easy, dude. Give me that crown.
When I was in my single days, right? Like, there was a period in my life where I dated multiple girls at once. But I always honest with them. And most guys think like to sleep around to get sexual abundance, you need to like be a player and lie. I'm like, bro, like that's messed up. So instead, what I did was, every girl I'm dating, I don't straight up tell them, hey, I'm dating other people. I'm just like, hey, I am exploring what I'm like in relationships and what I eventually want in a relationship. But right now, I just want you to know that I'm trying to find myself. And if the girl ever asks me, are you dating someone else? I'm like, yes, I am trying to find out what I like and I'm dating to find out. And what's funny is most girls are cool with that. In fact, I had one girl tell me, he said, I like you because you speak the truth. I had another girl say, yeah, I'd be okay with just cuddling even though we might not match. See, women respect it when you're a guy who knows what he's doing and you're honest about it. And women understand, like, she has her own ovulation cycle. She's gonna get horny certain times and you're gonna be the guy that she's gonna trust to call up to give her relief. And she knows that you're never gonna love bomb her or lie to her or lead her on because you're that guy. So just by being honest about that, you can get a lot of sex. And eventually, once you have enough sex and you have enough experience, you'll know exactly what to do while you're dating multiple people to find the one that's right for you. In my opinion, that is the best way to do it. And Bergie's doing the version of that based on what the level that he's at right now with his dating experience.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, yeah, but me and Keenan are still getting to know each other.
Yeah.
It just doesn't sit well with me.
The two of them?
Yeah.
Like, my thing is, Victor beat him to picking me.
I understand.
So then I'm like, who was he supposed to pick?
I mean, Carmen's just being a hater right now. You can tell like she's a little bit petty, and this shows like later on as the show goes on, you'll see.
I'm just a happy boy right now.
From a happy boy to a happy man. Bergie's evolution phase 2, right? You can see his kissing skills have gotten better. He's a little bit more dominant. He lifted her leg up. Like, he's starting to get it. Like, this is a point where he's dating multiple girls now. He feels like he has permission to do so. And each girl he's dating is giving him little tips on how to grab her, how to kiss her. And he's just getting better and better at it. Love it, love it.
That's hot, Bergie.
That's what I would do.
100,000%.
And then maybe with that understanding, maybe go back to Victor. I don't know. It all depends on what she says.
So Bergie is like, oh my god, I've been in this situation before where another girl like is not working out with her guy and she kind of wants me. So he's very smart. He asked the tribunal, the group of guys, for advice. And when you're new, it's good to ask for different opinions of people that have more experience than you. And that's what he's doing now. And he's trying to figure out what the right thing to do is. And I applaud him for that. Not every guy has the, I would say, courage to ask for advice and admit that you don't have the answer.
I would apologize, but obviously he needs to understand that it wasn't your decision.
Be smart about how you use your wording.
Welcome to Love Island. Really sucks for Victor, but
Yeah.
it shows me a lot.
Yeah,
You know, such a night, probably not gonna cuddle her.
I understand.
So he's still hung up on Carmen. So he's like, Carmen is like, giving me signals, and he's very honest with Cassie. He's like, look, can't cuddle with you because I like this girl. She's my number one. And he's just very honest with his feelings, and he lets the person know when he knows, right? A lot of people, when they know, they keep it to themselves. Like Gia on like Singles Inferno, they just keep it a mystery, but then people resent you for it. Bergie's like, look, I'm exploring. The moment I know, I'm gonna let you know because I'm a good guy. And that's really attractive.
You know I'm open, and so like you were pissed. And it kind of
Yeah.
like, why?
Like,
What
'cause
surprised
I-
you? Because you knew I'm getting to know Bergie too.
when you should like try to create a deeper bond with the person that you have coupled
It's
up.
not for you to tell me what I should have done.
You can talk with Bergie whenever you want. Okay?
Why is it
How-
up to you to dictate how I get to know him?
Carmen is right in this case, right? Carmen's like, look, I was honest with you that I'm getting to know him. I'm open, and you don't get to dictate how I want to my dating life to go. And she's actually absolutely right in this case.
I don't give a fuck about you and Bergie. Like cause I know he's not competition for me, for us. I know that.
Okay, this is Victor's biggest mistake on the show. A lot of people write out Bergie as competition, right? And this is the dangerous thing. Like, to understand the nature of women, you have to understand that women want stability, and there's a part of them that wants that nice guy who's always honest with them, as well as the wanting to play her. And Bergie has that in spades, and there's a part of Carmen. Not every girl's like Carmen. Some girls are party girls, but most of the girls on this island are looking for love. And Carmen's like, I have that side of me that wants to be like my parents. Even though I'm a young girl who wants to party, there's a part of me that wants what Bergie has, and we have that connection. And over time, you can win the person over with your personality. And that's what's happening here. And Victor incorrectly assumes that Bergie's no competition, and that's very dangerous. Because when you're dating, you want to assume that your girl can go for somebody else. It's very heartbreaking to admit that another guy's better than you. But it's better to be in tune with reality and deal with it than to be ignorant of what's going on.
I feel like everyone thinks like the Bergie thing is like, no one takes it seriously, but like him and I grew up in the same place. Like we connect on that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she's right.
Not giving you enough, then like maybe we're not compatible that way.
And I'm not used to like go from more to less.
I don't owe you any more.
Yeah, so Victor's not taking this well. He's not able to understand why a guy like Bergie can outcompete a Chad like him.
So I just wanted to let you know, like, I am taking this connection seriously.
Yep.
I love that we were like are moving at the same pace.
Like, I really want to pursue it with
Well, that's
you.
really sweet. And I will admit, like, one of my biggest reservations when we like first met is I was like, oh, does he really like me, or does he like me because I'm blonde and like because I'm pretty? You know what I mean?
Because you literally made my heart drop
Exactly.
the first time I saw you. I was like, holy shit, there's no way I'm getting in a hot tub with this girl right now. I just wish we could share the same bed together.
I know. Maybe someday we can share a bed and like.
Bergie made a mistake here, which is that Carmen's trying to tell him, like, I'm worried that most guys fall in love with me because of my looks, right? My blonde hair and how pretty I am. And then Bergie, incorrectly, is like, well, first time I saw you, I was like, wow, I can't believe this. She's so beautiful. But the way he said it was so endearing that she gave him a pass. The correct response to that is, I hear you. I'm sure you get that all the time. But like, first of all, I was blown away. And just say what Bergie says, but then follow it up with, but as I've gotten to know you, I realized that, like, it's not this face I see, it's like the real Carmen I see, and I like how you're so close to your parents. I like how you want this stability, even though you realize that you want to party as well.
Perfect.
And just to be able to read her a little bit beyond her looks. And that's the mistake that he made here. But he's such an endearing, lovable guy that she gives him a pass.
Saying like, maybe it would have been nice if Bergie picked me, because then we can test like the romantic part.
Yeah.
You know? I feel like we just get each other.
And then you told me that. I don't want any more drama from this.
Okay, so Victor's mad because Bergie told Carmen something, and then Victor got mad that basically Victor is being a little bitch.
What did he say?
And he's like, can't believe that Bergie's actually stealing a girl from him. So he's basically giving Bergie a hard time, saying, hey, this is what we talked about as bros. Why are you going to Carmen? And so Victor is basically bullying Bergie at this point because he's butthurt that he lost a girl. That's straight up what's happening.
We had a
I'm
friendship.
gonna go grab him right now.
No,
actually.
no,
I'm gonna go grab him and we can all talk together.
No.
Bergie's very non-confrontational, and Carmen is the opposite. Carmen is a boss babe.
Can I give you a compliment right now?
Sure. What's
You're a
up?
strong ass woman.
Thanks.
What is the purpose of all of this?
Because you apologized to me and said you didn't say that.
Why do we keep talking about this? Like this happened like a few days ago. I have tried to close this situation. You two be happy. Go over there, like do your thing. One of the things is a conversation between you and me, and then another conversation between you and me.
So
that
you
once again
apologized?
you have done the same thing. So for what do you come to apologize to me if you have done the same thing again?
Okay, can I finish speaking?
Go ahead.
You apologized to me and you're like, you're right. I shouldn't have gone to Bergie and said
And you're
that.
right.
Why would you apologize and go do it again? Like,
So, okay, what's happening is that Victor is going to Bergie and basically saying Carmen doesn't really like you like that. She just likes you as a friend. Because in Victor's mind, he cannot comprehend how a guy like Bergie can have more of a sexual connection with Carmen than he does, right? So he can't process it. And so he's going back to Bergie and just putting him down. Like, look, man, like, this is just a friend. Like, she's not really into you. So most of it is on Victor. However, there is some truth to this because what Victor is really trying to say incorrectly is that Carmen's probably more sexually attracted to me, but there's a part of you that she likes. I know that eventually she's the type of girl that needs more dominance and sexual energy. So in a way, he's trying to warn Bergie, but it's coming across as like he's putting him down because he's hurt. So there's like two intentions here, and the bigger intention is that he's hurt and he's trying to hurt other people.
then when I want to share them.
I don't care about your feelings. I'm not speculating about your feelings. I already apologize. I already say.
If you don't care about my feelings, that's fine. I'm gonna finish this conversation with Bergie then, but I know where we stand
So
then.
then don't call me.
Yeah, it's too confrontational for Bergie. He's like doesn't know what to do. As you become a man, boy to men, is that you're gonna have to deal with confrontation when someone's girl chooses you over them. You're gonna have to deal with confrontation if you have a pretty girlfriend. There's gonna be social conflict because that's life. The higher you are in the hierarchy, the more confrontation you may have because of the things that you have and people get jealous of. So Bergie doesn't know how to handle this, and he doesn't want confrontation. But if you want to be a leader, at some point you have to learn how to deal with confrontation and to handle it properly as a man. Right now, Carmen is handling it, and she's losing attraction for both Victor and Bergie as well. You can see she's disappointed. She's losing attraction for him. She's like, this is not the man I thought he was.
Yeah, so like, they're having, but like, okay, it eventually just, I don't even.
Do you want to take a minute? Should
Yeah,
we talk in a little bit?
Can we talk tomorrow?
Yeah, no,
Okay,
let's
just
sleep
give me,
on it and
yeah.
stuff.
Sorry.
She's disappointed.
Everything that you have seen has been like truly who I am, with my best choices.
So because Victor like got butthurt and he reacted the wrong way, which by the way I've gone through, every guy has gone through when they get hurt and they're like, I can't believe I lost a girl. The Islanders had no choice but to vote him off, and he eventually goes off.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna learn from that mistake.
You can learn whatever you want. Yeah, you have a lot of things to learn.
All right.
Just be careful.
Okay, so Victor here, he's kind of being his old self. It's like you have a lot of things to learn, which is true, but the way it's said is kind of like can be taken as an insult. And then he says something I think that shows that he cares. He said, just be careful. What he's trying to say is Carmen's a certain type of girl and I don't think you can handle her. And he's right, but he could have said it much more nice, like, hey Bergie, I care about you. I'm sorry about this and just be careful. I think Carmen, you know, here's some things to watch out for. I hope it works out, but here are some red flags from Carmen. Take it how you will, you know?
To have met, like I said, one of the truest men. Amen to that. I'm definitely gonna miss Victor.
These guys are cool with each other, you know? Like, they have a lot bigger bond than a lot of guys on other dating shows, I think. Okay, guys, that's it for this episode. In the next episode, things heat up as Bergie gets a new match. And if you're a single guy looking for help, check out the free resources and the links in the YouTube description. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.